Hey everyone, did you know there was a time when a single tulip could buy a mansion?
It sounds like a joke, right? But in the early 17th century, the Dutch Republic was booming. The Netherlands was a center of trade, art, and science. Ships sailed from Amsterdam, carrying spices and silver across the globe. And somewhere in the middle of all that prosperity, a simple flower turned into a financial frenzy.
How did it even start?
Tulips arrived in Europe from the Ottoman Empire, and they were unlike anything people had seen before. Their colors, deep purple, golden yellow, blood red, looked almost unreal. The wealthy Dutch elite loved them. Owning tulips became a symbol of culture and sophistication.
So, they were like status symbols.
Exactly. At first, only nobles and scholars collected rare bulbs. But as demand grew, merchants saw opportunity. They began trading tulips, not to plant them, but to profit from them. People made quick fortunes, selling bulbs they never even touched. By the mid-1630s, the price of a single rare bulb had risen to the value of a luxurious canal house in Amsterdam. Imagine paying what would be hundreds of thousands of dollars today for one flower.
That's unbelievable. Didn't anyone think it was crazy?
Some did, but greed is a powerful force. The market for tulips became a frenzy. Taverns turned into trading floors, and everyone thought they'd get rich. Even craftsmen and farmers started selling property to invest. One historian wrote that people saw nothing but tulips and profit.
So, when did it all go wrong?
It happened suddenly. In February 1637, a trader refused to pay an absurd price for a bulb. That tiny act of doubt spread like fire. Within days, buyers disappeared. Within weeks, prices collapsed by more than 90%. Those who bought at the top were ruined. Some had sold their homes to buy bulbs that were now worthless.
That must have been devastating.
It was. People begged for the government to help, but there were no laws for this kind of speculation. Contracts weren't enforceable, so debts were never paid. The entire market just vanished. And the Dutch, who had been so proud of their wealth, learned a painful lesson about how fast greed can destroy it.
So it was like the world's first financial crash?
Pretty much. Economists still call it the world's first economic bubble, a cycle of excitement, overconfidence, and collapse. The story repeats itself in every generation, in railroads, in stocks, in housing, and even in digital coins. The technology changes, but the psychology doesn't.
Do you think something like this could happen again?
It already has, many times. The dot-com boom, the housing crisis, even meme stocks. Whenever people believe prices can only go up, they stop thinking rationally. That's when emotion takes over logic.
So the tulip wasn't the problem. It was the people.
Exactly.
The tulip was just a mirror showing human nature. Our hopes, our greed, our fear of missing out. Every bubble begins with optimism and ends with disbelief.
That's kind of poetic and scary.
It is, but maybe that's why the story still matters. Even 400 years later, the tulip bubble reminds us that value isn't just what people pay, it's what they believe.
So what's today's tulip, Sam?
Maybe that's the question we should all keep asking.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Follow Earnternet for more stories where money gets weird, and stay curious. See you next time.